I was born in a poor village of Thailand, and when I was a kid, everything was fun and easy. But when the TV came, the many people came to the village, and they said that you are poor, you need to follow success, you need to go to Bangkok. So I feel bad, I feel poor. Need to go to Bangkok. When I went to Bangkok, it was not very fun. You need to learn, you need to study a lot and work very hard, and then you get to success. I work very hard, 8 hours per day, but I can eat just of noodle or something like that. And where I stay is very bad. A small room with a lot of people to sleep and very hot. I start to question a lot. When I work hard, why is my life so hard? It's must something wrong because I produce a lot of things, but I can't get enough. And I try to learn. I try to study. I try to stay in a university, but very hard to learn in university because it's very boring. I start to think about why I had to here in Bangkok. I told about when I was kid. Nobody work 8 hours per day. Everybody work 2 hours, 2 months in a year. And so I feel like is something wrong in there. I cannot live in this way of living. So I decided to quit university and went back home. When I went back home, I started to live like I remember life when I was a kid. I started to work 2 months a year. I felt like it's so easy. Why I had to be in Bangkok for 7 years, working hard and then not have enough to eat. But here, only 2 months and 50 minutes per day. I can feed 6 people to eat. That's so easy. For a house. And before I think that stupid people like me who never get a good grade in the school cannot have a house, because people who are clever than me, who get number 1 on the class, they get a good job, but they need to work more than 30 years to have a house. But for me, who can finish university, how can I have a house? But I then start to do building. It's so easy. I spend 2 hours per day from 5 to 7 o'clock in the morning, 2 hours per day, and in the 3 months I get a house. I get a house. And another friend who was the most clever in the class, he spent 3 months to build his house, but he had to be in debt. He had to pay for his debt for 30 years. So compared to him, I have 20 years and 10 months of free time. So I felt like that life so easy. The next thing is clothing. I feel like I'm poor. I feel like I'm not handsome. I try to dress like somebody else, like style movie, to make myself look good, look better. I spend 1 month to save money to buy a pair of jeans. When I wear it, I turn left, turn right, and look in the mirror. Every time I look, just one person, the same person. The most expensive pen cannot change my life. I feel like I'm so crazy. Why I have to buy it? Spend 1 month to have a pair of jeans. It doesn't change me. I start thinking more about that. Why we need to follow fashion? Because when we follow fashion, we never catch up because we follow up. So don't follow it. Just stay here. Use what you have. And when I stop buying clothes, I felt like it's not only Claude, it's not about something else in my life. When I buy something, I think about I buy it because I like it, or I buy it because I like it, or I buy it because I need it. For the medicine. And the last thing is, when I get sick, what will I do? I really worry in the beginning, because when I have no money, what I will do? So when I get sick, I need to stop and come back to myself and think about it. Think about what I wrong in my life. So I learned how to use weather to help myself, how to use earth to help myself. I learned how to use basic knowledge to help myself. So now that I really on myself, in there I have a fourth thing. I feel life is easy. I feel something freedom. I feel free. I feel don't worry any about things. I have less fear. I can do whatever I want in my life. So now my life is easy and light. That's enough for me. People can think whatever they want. I cannot manage anything outside my life. What I can do is change my mind, manage my mind. Now my mind is light and easy. That's enough. If anybody wants to have a choice, you can have a choice. The choice to be easy or choice to be hard, it depends on you.